and no one else could come between. Now you've left me for another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Hey there. How you doing? Getting myself comfortable on a Thursday night. Howdy, Jim. Thanks for being here. And Peggy. We're all here 'cause we ain't all there. Oh, hey, I'm gonna try something tonight. Let me see if I can find it now. I think I gotta go like this. Let's see if this worked. Well, it looks like it's working. Somebody comment something. Oh yeah, there they are. I can see howdies. Illinois in the house. Yes, I keep forgetting to do roll call. Who is here and from where? Who's in the house tonight? Talk to me. Let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. I think I can. Look at that. I'm learning stuff. Let's see if I do this right. There you go. I can even read it when I make it that big. Illinois in the house. Becky's in the house. It's her house. Buenas noches. Good to see you here, Amber. See if I can like a couple of more comments over here. I like this part. I liked the longer song. Arlington in the house. Very funny. Donna from Buffalo. Hey there, Donna. Does that mean Morris is watching too? Bama Queen in the house. Awesome. I did something in Restream recently. So if you don't remember, I use a program called Restream that I paid a subscription to earlier this year, and it sends it to Facebook and YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. And I thought that I was just creating a thing that was gonna like let it be on the screen whenever I wanted it to be on the screen, but I see that the Restream bot is also populating the messages over on YouTube and Twitch. It's out of control. It's kind of awesome. It really. It's like it's the most busy I've seen the chat on the YouTube page in a long time. 2 people out there watching on YouTube. I bet you a couple of them are my parents. Hi, Mom and Dad. Utica in the house. Right on. Suzanne Jaworski in the house. I made a email list thing recently. I asked in my email newsletter who would be interested in starting a book club, and a handful of people were like, yeah, that's a cool idea. And then Susan, who's a librarian, got it and says, I support that, you know. So who knows, maybe we'll for all you Buffalonians out there today, huh? My friend Chris sent me that. Chris, who has kept all of my vehicles going for the last 25 years. When I had a 1989 Chevy Astro van that was in constant need of care, he got it on the road and kept it on the road. And then when that finally gave up the ghost, and I got a Toyota Sienna. I bought that Toyota at Chris's recommendation. And then when that got up to 422,000 miles and the water pump broke, I decided, well, might be time to give up my Toyota. And I got a Honda Fit, and Chris gives it a once-over every now and then. Haven't seen him in a while, though. Haven't left Boston in a while. Since the end of June, I think, early July, whichever it was. I'd have to look at a calendar or a journal entry or something to figure that out. November 1st of this month, of this year, November 1st of this month, November 1st of 2020 was the 50th anniversary of the release of American Beauty by the Grateful Dead. November 1st was also the 26th anniversary of the release of the original Wildflowers album by Tom Petty. We have Tony P. Henderson giving us the odds again tonight. And Sarah Levesque and Peter Zarkadis are our musical guests. We'll get a couple of songs from them. What else is going on this evening? Not a whole lot going on in the world that I can think of. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Nancy and Sue, are you out there? Roll call. Who's watching from where? I want to know. We got upstate New York in the house, and we've got some Illinois in the house. Haven't seen anybody chime in from other parts of the country yet. Where are our friends from Virginia and North Carolina and Georgia tonight? Anybody from Texas out there? It's been a while since anybody from Texas chimed in. Got a big old mug of water. It's just room temperature water. I love using these mugs. This is one of my favorite mugs in the world. And I love using these for hot tea, hot cocoa, hot anything really, but hot. And then you put your hands on it. Hold it to my heart when it's hot. Oh, it's so warm. Right now, just room temperature. Still kind of fun to hold it. What a mug. I ought to drink more water. I say it all the time. It's always true. Jerry Jeff Walker and Billy Joe Shaver have passed away. Cosmic gypsy songsters. Hello from Connecticut. Awesome. Nice to have you here. Let's see, did I miss anything? Just big shout out to Michael. Love a hot mug. Yeah, Peggy, this one is a good one. This mug is amazing to have hot tea in. Love it so much. Wonder how many viewers. Got a couple, 2-3 viewers in Twitch tonight. Hello, everybody in Twitch. How you doing? November 7th is my brother's birthday. I'm the oldest of 3. I got a younger brother and a younger sister. And Saturday's my brother's birthday. Gonna celebrate long distance. Aaron's been refreshing his computer a lot today. Apparently, he thinks he might have broke the refresh button. Well, that's what you get. So I don't know about the look of the comments over here. I picked the option was comic, so I went with that. There were other options. I'll try another one a couple weeks from now on November 19th when we have Bill Pasalacqua as our musical guest. I'll try a different look that night. Hey, did everybody get to see the Halloween special with Peter A. Canchilla's Vaudeville Puppets? Did you get to see the Halloween special? If you missed it, It's in the archive on YouTube and on Facebook, and I've made it a highlight on Twitch. So wherever you prefer to view these streams, you should be able to see the Halloween special. And oh, by golly, look at that, friends! Somebody should have told me. It's 8 o'clock. It's time to start the show.
All together now, gonna raise our voices, rocking out in every town. We'll run together now, singing home to home, yeah, soul to soul. We are all together now.
Tonight on All Together Now, from Greater Boston, it's Sarah Levesque.
Please believe it's so temporary, lapse of time.
And Tony P returns to give us the odds. All this plus the video wizardry and other shenanigans you've come to expect on a Thursday night. Thanks for being here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for your listening pleasure, Mr. Greg Klyma.
In my life I've screwed up some. I'll probably screw up some more in the years to come. But I've long since stopped wondering about better things that might have been. Relationships have been good and bad, so I cling to all those good I have. Of those though, but one is best, and it stands alone among the rest. Tonight I raise my voice to proclaim a brother's code. United we understand that divided we'd corrode. Through thick and thin we ride, down through time, side by side. A strong foundation of love and trust, and the ability to adjust when all the others waver or rust. I know sometimes I'll let you down. I ain't the easiest person to have around, but I won't waste time with that now. Besides, we always seem to work it out somehow. Mistakes get made, promises get broken, and you pass through your days with the love unspoken. So I wrote a song to make it known to the world at large and the folks at home. Tonight I raise my voice to proclaim a brother's code. United we understand that divided we'd corrode. Through thick and thin we ride, down through time, side by side. A strong foundation of love and trust, and the ability to adjust when all the others waver or rust. You and me have a history since before I can recall. Like the Musketeers, man, through the years it's been all for one and one for all. Tonight I raise my
divided we'd corrode. Through thick and thin we ride, down through time, side by side. A strong foundation of love and trust, and the ability to adjust when all the others waver or rust. Thank you so much. You guys are the best, huh? Thank you so much for that warm welcome here on a Thursday night. All together now, ladies and gentlemen. Got Sarah Levesque and Peter Zarkadis as musical guests this evening. They got a new album out called Moments of Silver. Going to play a couple of songs. And Tony P is back to give us the odds. November 1st was the 50th anniversary of American Beauty. That's a little clue in there to what the question of the night is going to be. I'm going to ask a question here in a few minutes, but I thought I might play this song for you first. This one here. I lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. I set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. I ran into the devil and he loaned me 20 bills. Spent that night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. I set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I ran down to the levee, but the devil caught me there. Took my $20 bill and he vanished in the air. I set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. I got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, and she's my heart's delight. The second one is prison babe, sheriff's on my trail. If he catches up to me, I spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino and one in Cherokee. First one says she's got my child, but it don't look like me. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. First one's named Sweet Anne-Marie, and she's my heart's delight. The second one is prison babe, sheriff's on my trail. If he catches up to me, I'll spend my life in jail. Got a wife in Chino, one in Cherokee. First one says she's got my child, but it don't look like it was me. I set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight.
Becky, everybody.
I just crashed the party.
Ooh, I just
Sorry about
crashed
that.
my elbow. Yeah, I got a question on my mind for you tonight. Question of the day, everybody. Let's see if I can do this right. Question of the night, question of the day, whatever you want to call it. What album did you buy when you were a teenager that you still listen to today? What album? I'll type it into the comments when I have a minute. We'll put it into the comments. What album did you buy when you were a teenager that you still listen to today? For me, the answer to that question is Guitar Town by Steve Earle. Came out in 1986. Bought that when I was 15 years old. I still listen to it. I got it on vinyl and I've got it on CD, and I used to have it. I probably still have it on cassette somewhere. I just don't have it here. It's in somebody else's basement. So that's the question. I'll ask it a few more times today, but I want to know, what album did you buy when you were a teen that you still listen to today? Do you have one?
I have several, actually.
Yeah?
So it's hard to choose. Yeah.
So happy it's Thursday.
I got a record player when I was in my teenage years. So, what is the, I'm spacing right now. I'm going to wait to answer because I'm thinking of the one that, it's a Beatles record.
People are saying, "Hey Becky" in the comments.
Hey.
Yeah, we got premature "Hey Becky" tonight. Well, all you're here.
Yeah.
Let's do this one. We just played as our friend Paul pointed out, we just did a Garcia Hunter classic. Now we're gonna do a Greg Klyma classic.
Even better.
Key of C. Do you have the tune?
I sort of did it. Scrub rag. I cheated.
My name is Stan. I'm a man. I have a flat on the east side because that's where it's at. I like to come home in the evening and rest my bones, maybe talk on the telephone or send out some emails. KlymaBooksGigs@gmail.com. Thank you. And I like to rest my derriere in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. My favorite hobby is minding my own business, what the other people in my apartment building do in their living room. Well, it don't confront me none. I just turn up my stereo machine, slip out of my blue jeans and shake my booty. When I'm not dancing in my underwear, you'll find me sitting in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. I'm not a complicated guy. I like to keep things simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to keep things simple. I've had a pretty good life, I guess. Might even say that I've been blessed, 'cause I found ecstasy to which nothing else compares. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. My name is Stan. Hey Stan, I'm a man. I have a flat on the east side because that's where it's at. That's where his flat is
I
at.
should do that part.
You could have helped you. That's where. Really bassy.
That's where
His flat is. I like to come home in the evening
and rest my bones. Maybe turn on the television, crack open a cold one, and binge watch The West Wing on Netflix. It's been great. Every now and then I have to get up to go to the Frigidaire, but then I get right back in my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. I'm not a complicated guy. I like to keep things simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to keep things simple. I've had a pretty good life, I guess. Might even say that I've been blessed, 'cause I found ecstasy to which nothing else compares. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. In my beanbag chair. Beanbag chair. Becky Hall crashing the party, everybody. And I guess we'll see more of you later on. All right. Got some albums landed in the hot August night. Neil Diamond, no kidding. Jeff Gainer says, hey, Becky. Hey. Billy Joel Stormfront, right on. Rubber Soul, I love. Rubber Soul is such a great album. Oh my God. Pure Prairie League, busting out. I've only heard that song Amy by them. I've never heard that whole... Is that on that album? I never heard that whole album. I have heard the extended version of Amy.
Paperback Writer, the record that had Paperback Writer, that was my first. Yep.
Welcome to the party late there, Paul. You did make it in time for some Stan. Hey, and Stan's here. Crazy coincidence. Gonna play a couple, 2, 3 more songs before we hear our first song of the night from our friend Sarah Levesque and Peter Sarkadis. Speaking of friends, you can see over right over there, get out of the way a little bit, that beautiful artwork. That was made by Joe Crookston. It's the cover art for Never Knew Caroline. There's no cover charge for my shows. When I do these All Together Now shows, there's no cover charge. But like when I play house concerts and stuff, there's always a $10 to $20 suggested donation. If you want to throw some money my way, I say thank you in advance of that. And point you to the Venmo and PayPal. Venmo is social-Klyma or social-Klyma. And then PayPal is PayPal.me/social-Klyma. And your donations are most graciously accepted via the digital mediums. Joe Crookston has done the cover art on 2 of my albums. 2003, I put out an album called Another Man's Treasure, cover art by Joe Crookston. And 2017, Never Knew Caroline. There it is hanging on the wall. He's also a brilliant singer-songwriter, great multi-instrumentalist. And I'm gonna play a Joe Crookston song right now. It's called Good Luck, John. John had a horse and the horse ran away. Bad luck, bad luck. John had a horse and the horse ran away. Bad, bad luck. Bad, bad luck, the neighbors did say. Bad luck, John has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. He said maybe, it's hard to say. He said maybe, it's hard to say. Oh, the horse came back with a pretty wild mare. Good luck, good luck. Horse came back with a pretty wild mare. Good, good luck. Good, good luck, the neighbors did say. Good luck, John has come your way. Good luck has come your way. He said maybe, it's hard to say. He said maybe, it's hard to say. The horse kicked John and broke his leg. Bad luck, bad luck. The pretty wild mare broke John's leg. Bad, bad luck. Bad, bad luck, the neighbors did say. Bad luck, John has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. He said, maybe it's hard to say. He said, maybe it's hard to say. With a broken leg, he missed the draft. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, the army came and walked right past. Good, good luck. Good, good luck, the neighbors did say. Good luck, John has come your way. Good luck has come your way. He said, maybe it's hard to say. He said, maybe it's hard to say. Well, his leg got worse and it would not heal. Bad luck, and the pain was all that John could feel. Bad, bad luck. Bad, bad luck, the neighbors did say. Bad luck, John has come your way. Bad luck has come your way. He said, maybe it's hard to say. What'd he say? He said, maybe it's hard to say. Oh, the nurse she came to take care of. Good luck, and the two of them fell in love. Good luck. Good luck, the neighbors did say. Good luck, John has come your way. Good luck has come your way. What'd he say? He said, maybe it's hard to say. All together now. He said, maybe it's hard to say. One more time. He said, maybe it's hard to say. Joe Crookston wrote that song. It's a Joe Crookston song. It's a Joe Crookston song. Sticky Fingers. I love that album. I didn't buy that album when I was a teen, though. I found that album later. Man alive, that one and Exile on Main Street. Good God, great albums. Get your yayas out. I don't think I've ever heard it. That's a live album, right? I don't think I've heard that one. I bought a lot of stuff that I don't listen to either. I got piles. The pile, if I don't listen to it anymore, is a little bit bigger than the pile I listen to it all the time. Another album I bought when I was a teenager that I still listen to is Full Moon Fever. Tom Petty came out in 1989. It's the year I graduated high school. It's the year I started writing songs. I still listen to Full Moon Fever all the time. Guitar Town for sure, though. Hey, if you didn't see the Halloween special that featured the Vaudeville Puppets, Peter A. Canchilla's Vaudeville Puppets, we did that last week, Thursday. It was a 50-minute Halloween special, music by me, puppets and dialogue, and a lot of editing by Peter, and some video wizardry from our good friend Aaron Sugar. Put your hand clap emojis in the comments for Aaron Sugar, ladies and gentlemen, making the show look so good. And well, we did the Halloween special. It's in the archive on YouTube and Facebook. Are you subscribed to me on? Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Please, are you? Come on, don't fool around. Are you following me on Twitch? Huh? Are you? Okay, back to the show. I got to do this song as a duet with a couple of different puppets. Send this one out with love to Professor Monster Johnson and A Skull. A little something called Don't Get Sick. Don't get sick. That's a pretty good trick. No fun being sick anyway. Don't get ill. You can't afford the bill. No fun being ill any day. It's a rough hand you've been dealt if you ain't got your health. One thing to do that's tried and true and guaranteed to help. Don't get sick. Yeah, you find out pretty darn quick. No fun being sick anyway. Don't get dead. It's what my grandma always said. She gave all she had to give. All the cost of living is high, and you're barely scraping by. Now your insurance fella called to tell you can't afford to die. So don't get sick. Yeah, you find out pretty darn quick. No fun being sick anyway. Don't get sick. From the Fake Songs album, available on Bandcamp this Friday. It's Bandcamp Friday. The song's called Don't Get Sick. I feel like I want to put on a long sleeve shirt. I'm going to go grab one, and while I do that, I invite you to check out this video from Scott Jones and the Lounge Stage, Falcon Ridge Folk Festival 2017. There's a guy on my street has a sign in his tree, and the sign says Trump. But Paul Bunyan and me wants to chop that tree down to a stump. The Donald Trump in me wants to hate that guy who I don't even know. The Jesus in me wants to love everybody and let this one go. If you want to get to the root of something, you can't chop it down. You have to dig in the ground. You can't chop it down. If you want to get to the root of something, that's gonna take work. You get down on your knees and put your hands in the dirt. That guy on my street has a statue of Mary there on his lawn. And each time I walk past, I think hard on the contrast. All of the love in a mother's arms. The Catholic in me wants to say a prayer. The agnostic in me isn't sure if he cares. The Jesus in me says forgive him, he don't have a clue. If you wanna get to the root of something, you can't chop it down. You have to dig in the ground. You can't chop it down. If you want to get to the root of something, you might have to risk getting hurt. You get down on your knees, put your hands in the dirt. You get down on your knees. Thank you. Please give a warm, all-together now welcome from Greater Boston. It's my friends Sarah Levesque and Peter Zarkadis. Take it away.
Promotion.
Right, that's right.
Promotion.
Moments of Silver, new album out, 2020. We're gonna do the opening track, Circle Back Around. This is Peter Zarkadis. I'm Sarah Levesque, if you didn't know that already.
Yep.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Well, if you think that you've lost some lines, ease your grip, let it fall behind. Please believe it's a temporary lapse of time. Oh, don't backtrack now. If you miss something this time, 'cause it's all gonna circle back around. All your hours become memories, and the seconds that storm away like thieves. But everything is fleeting, every moment deceives. Oh, don't backtrack now. If you miss something this time, 'cause it's all gonna circle back around. You're taking on more than you can handle, and you're taken by the weeds and the brambles, like the overgrown field that devour and strangle. Oh, don't backtrack now. If you miss something this time, 'cause it's all gonna circle back around. You lost your cool, you let your easy breeze go, away through the clear, just like a streamline flow. It still rushes on the highest ridge, it cost you alone. Oh, don't backtrack now. If you miss something song. Gonna circle back around. Thanks so much. So, you know what to do. Go to sarahlebeck.com and get yourself a copy of Moments of Silver. Peter's Arcadis, thanks so much. And I want to thank Greg Klyma for having us as his special guest.
Thanks, Greg. Miss you, buddy.
Yeah, hope to see you soon.
How about it for Greg Klyma?
I couldn't hear. I got. Now you can hear me. Well, that stinks. Or maybe it's a good thing, because like I played it so badly right now. It was just not good. Like it looked good maybe. I'm hoping. I'm guessing that maybe it looked good. Sounds sounds of silence. Yeah. You know me and hitting the wrong button? Guess what? Okay, well, at the beginning of all that, now I'm blurry. At the beginning of all that, what I said was, how about it for Sarah Lebeck? Why don't we see if we can get some focus over here. I said, how about it for Sarah Lebeck? And then the next thing I said was, I'm going to try to play y'all honky tonk number over here on the piano. Now, we've gone from being muted to being fuzzy. I guess that's just the way this portion of the show is gonna go. Maybe if I get rid of this thing, perhaps the computer's the camera's trying to focus on it. Anyway, this is sort of what I was trying a minute ago, and I had the microphones out of position, and you probably couldn't hear me talking or singing anyway. So, from the top, 2, 3, 4. I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Hey, and I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sit and sigh. Oh Lord, the last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry.
think it all over. I lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow. Well, I'm nobody's sugar daddy now. I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Well, I'm in love with a beautiful gal. That's what's the matter with me. I'm in love with a beautiful gal, but she don't care about me. Well, I've tried to keep her satisfied, but she just wouldn't stay. So now that she is leaving, this is all I can say. I got a feeling called the blues since my baby said goodbye. Hey, and I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sit inside. Oh Lord, the last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry. She'll do me, she'll do you. She's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear her when she called me sweet daddy. Oh Lord, such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it all over. I've lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow. Hey, I'm nobody's sugar daddy now. I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. All right, let me check the comments. Now look at that, we're still blurry. But I think we got sound now. I thought it was fun. Well, you know, Paul, it could be fuzzy because of Manhattans, but none that I've had to drink so far. I don't know, the funny thing is this is supposed to be the fancy schmancy camera. And it's the one that I have the most trouble with. I think the autofocus just followed my hand back. That's good. That looks clearer. So I did this thing on Twitch. Last week after the Halloween special ended, I did a whole other set on Twitch. And somebody that was watching there asked me to play a song by Bruce Coburn that I have always had trouble just like getting it down, you know, and mostly because I just haven't really focused on it. So I spent the last bunch of days really focusing on it, and I think it's a good song for any time, but you know, lately I've been feeling this one. It goes like this here. There it is. Don't the hours grow shorter as the days go by? You never get to stop and open your eyes. One day you're waiting for the sky to fall. The next you're dazzled by the beauty of it all. When your lover's in a dangerous time. When your lover's in a dangerous time. These fragile bodies of touch and taste, this vibrant skin, this hair like lace, spirits open to the thrust of grace. Never a breath you can afford to waste. When your lover's in a dangerous time. When your lover's in a dangerous time. When your lover's time. Sometimes you're made to feel as if your love's a crime. Nothing worth having comes without some kind of fight. You have to kick at the darkness till it bleeds daylight. When your lover in a dangerous time. When your lover in a dangerous time. When your lover in a dangerous time. When your lover's in a dangerous time. When your lover's in a dangerous time. When your lover's in a dangerous time. Lovers in a dangerous time. Bruce Cockburn song. Let's see. Sitting at the piano. What could I play next? I should play at least one more song. I should play at least one more song on the piano. I should play at least one more song on the piano. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Piano Lounge here on All Together Now. I could play you one more song on the piano. You can sing along with this one. Here you go. Your part is, sounds like you've been living the life. Except for the fourth time through, it's just, sounds like you've been living. Somebody in upstate New York is bound to go, the life. It's okay, everybody else. You just got to stay focused. Stayed out all night again. Sounds like you've been living the life. Played music with my friends. Sounds like you've been living the life. Woke up at the crack of noon. Sounds like you've been living the life. Singing a different tune. Sounds like you've been living. I can't get nothing right. Life is rife with indecision. And at a moment's notice it could be gone. Drove at least 1,000,000 miles. People walk right up to me, all smiles. Bet you I could guess just what they're thinking as I stare at my alarm clock blinking. I can't get nothing right. Life is rife with indecision, and at a moment's notice it could be gone. Now I hooked up with a movie star. She said she liked the way I play guitar. Life is rife with indecision, and at a moment's notice it could be gone. I can't get nothing right. Life is rife with indecision, and at a moment's notice it could be gone. Sounds like you've been living the life. 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 Thank y'all so very much. Put your hand clap emojis in the comments. That was Becky singing backing vocals over there. In the true nature of the old backing vocals. Think I'll move back over here to this part of the world. Put this stuff down all proper. So let's see. You know, Becky singing harmony on that last number got me thinking maybe it's about time we all yell out, "Hey Becky." I'll show how it's done. You go like this, you go, "Hey Becky!" Right? Come on, help me out that everybody. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Hey, Becky! Hey!
Had to take the long way around.
It did.
Yep, I know. There's a detour. It's construction.
COVID detour.
I don't know what song we're gonna play. What key are you in over here? What you got the banjo? Becky plays claw hammer banjo. So we're about to get, brace yourself, we're about to get claw hammered.
Yeah.
And-
So I'm gonna do one that we've played before.
Okay, those are my favorite.
I've been going back in North Carolina. That thing, my home, but across the Blue Ridge Mountains.
And did you say
And
D or C?
I'm staying in C.
Okay.
I'm here in C. So we'll try to sing it down there. See how it goes. And then, that's where I am. So that's where we'll do it. And then I'm gonna throw a twist on you. You said I might have time for 2.
I said you should play 2 or 3 or 4 is what I said.
But so I'm gonna go
Might have
into the old time tune Jillian and Johnson after that, and we'll see if we can figure
We'll
out
see
if
if
you
I
know
can
it.
keep up. There you go.
The clue is that the B part goes to a 4 when we get there.
All right.
And it's normally played in D, but it's just us, so who cares?
They care. They don't care. I'm reading the comments. It's all about caring. Comments are filled with care. Becky doesn't think anybody cares, ladies and gentlemen. I would like you to fill up the comments with hugs and teddy bears and whatever
There we
floating
go.
hearts, care emojis.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
here we
people
go.
care about this everybody's favorite part of the show. When Nielsen does its ratings, they're always the reports are consistently between this and the odds with Tony P. Thank goodness we have both.
And puppets.
We have yes.
And puppets.
Puppets will
Come
soon be
on.
the rage. We have a very special puppet song at the very end of the show tonight, so you're gonna want to stick around for the whole shebang.
Okay.
All right, start it out.
Okay. I'm going back to North Carolina. I'm going back to North Carolina. I'm going back to North Carolina.
across the Blue Ridge Mountains. Never expect to see you anymore. I'm going home on Sunday morning. I'm going home on Sunday morning. I'm going home on Sunday morning. Never expect to see you anymore.
My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains.
My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. Never expect to see you anymore. Got more play to do. One more kiss before I leave you. One more kiss before I leave you. Give me one more kiss before I leave you. Never expect to see you anymore. My home's
Across the Blue Ridge Mountains.
my home.
Home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Never expect to see you anymore. I got one more thing. I'm going back to North Carolina. I'm going back to North Carolina. I'm going back to North Carolina. Never expect to see you anymore. Let's see how I do it. Here we go. Let's see. From C4. One more time. How about that? That was the first time.
That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Good
I think we
job.
pulled it off.
Good job.
I give us a B plus, maybe an A minus if I'm feeling generous. How do you feel, kids? Was that a B plus, an A minus? What kind of grades are you giving us tonight? I know a handful of people. I think I might have been muted when I said it, but a couple of folks have put money in the PayPal and the Venmo. Thank you very much for your donations. Much appreciated. When I used to play house concerts, there'd be like a $10, $20 suggested donation. No cover charge for the live stream, but the donations do help quite a lot. Let's see. We got you sitting over here. We practiced those songs in F. Can you play the ones? Can you play the ones in F?
Yep.
I'm looking at my notes over there. I got notes that say, "Hey Becky, song 1, song 2."
F.
She decided to play song 2 that I'd never heard before. Good time to lay it on me. Wouldn't have wanted to play that one. Wouldn't have wanted to play that one last night. No. Now, live. Great. Live TV. Anyway, here we all are, all together now style. And do we need dancers for this? Do we need like... That might be a little too much.
That's a little too much.
It's a little
for
too
this
much.
one.
Yeah. Hey, we haven't played a waltz for anybody all night long. I think we should play a waltz. Bill Posselak was going to be our musical guest next week. Bill Poss and the High Test String Band. So many Care Bears. It's so great. I'm loving all of this. You guys are the best. But I'm just going to like a couple of comments here. Thank you, Stan. Much appreciated. Getting an A- over here. Some applause emojis. Keep those applause emojis. Put your applause emojis in the comments. Give them up for us. Woohoo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, we got an A+.
Ooh.
Yeah. With comments about it was outstanding.
Ooh.
There you go. Much appreciated. Bill Posselacqua and I co-wrote this song together. When it was done, I thought it was called Let Me Die in Kentucky. And every time Bill referred to it, he said, "You gonna play that song Bluegrass Moon?" And I said, "You mean Let Me Die in Kentucky?" And he said, "Yeah, Bluegrass Moon." So the name of the song is Bluegrass Moon. I don't know how to title songs. Anyway, it goes a little something like this. It's in 3/4 if you want to waltz. Now's your time to shine. I was born in the city under a bluegrass moon. Mama hummed mountain tunes. Daddy strummed his Martin guitar. I rolled in my sweet mother's arms. Ooh, blue moon or an old factory. You can't see the stars for the lights of the city. Lord, let me die in Kentucky. Granddaddy moved north midway through the last century. Mama tells he really loved me. My heart swells when I think of the man who baptized my feet with soil from our homeland. Ooh, blue moon or an old factory. You can't see the stars for the lights of the city. Lord, let me die in Kentucky.
make other men wealthy. They paid union dues till they died. Now the work is gone too. I still cry on the ride to his grave. I pray he finds peace in the Buckeye State. Ooh, blue moon or an old factory. You can't see the stars for the lights of the city. Lord, let me die in Kentucky. Lord, let me die in Kentucky. Bluegrass Moon, co-write with Bill Passalacqua. Earlier tonight I played that song, Friend of the Devil. You snuck in on that one.
I did try to.
It's the 50th anniversary of American Beauty by the Grateful Dead, released on November 1st, all those decades ago. Today is also, or not today, November 1st was also the 26th anniversary of Wildflowers being released. Wildflowers by Tom Petty. If you're new to my world, Wildflowers by Tom Petty is my favorite. I dig Tom Petty. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I've played the entire Wildflowers album, start to finish, solo 2 or 3 times, and with bands now about 4 or 5 times. Anyway, I love Wildflowers. Came out in the early 90s, 94, and it was just the 26th birthday of that album coming out. The family released this deluxe edition with all the previously unreleased stuff that Tom wanted to get out before he died. And I've been reminded that I said next week, Bill Pass. By next week, I meant 2 weeks from now, on November 19th. There's no show next week. Next week is a bye week for all you sports ball fans out there. But the week after that, November 19th, Bill Pass and the High Test String Band. And yeah, for those of you that like to hang out at the bar or hang out at the cafe after the show tonight, going to be hanging out on Zoom. Talk to our friend Aaron Sugar. Make sure you get the information you need to get into the Zoom room at the end of the night. Got a special end of the night song from the Vaudeville Puppets. But right now, let's play Tom Petty, Wildflowers. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away to kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Go away somewhere all bright and new. I have seen no other who compares with you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. You belong with your love on your arm. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me. Far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free. Here we go. Becky Hall in the house, everybody.
Miss Klyma.
Wildflowers by Tom Petty. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Still got to get to the odds with Tony P. Henderson. Still got the odds coming up. Got another song from Sarah Levesque and Peter's Arcadis here in a minute. I'm going to play one now by request from me.
Brilliant.
See if I can remember all the words. Last bar in town has just closed. There's nowhere we can go. Stumble out into the empty streets. I watch you walk away real slow. Going home to your half-empty bed. I'll do just the same. Wishing the whiskey that we drank could erase away the time and your name. Do you have to go straight home? Could you come home crooked with me? Do you have to go straight home? See that look in your eyes, but I just can't follow through. If I told you what was on my mind, would you still let me love you? It's time to go our separate ways. It's 2:15. I'll pass you at the corner light. I gotta keep driving. Oh, but where am I driving to? Do you have to go straight home? Could you come home crooked with me? Do you have to go straight home? Could you come home crooked with me? Could you come home crooked with me? Do you have to go straight home? Could you come home crooked with me? last bar in town has just closed. Nowhere we can go. The song is called Crooked With Me. That's a song by Sarah Levesque. We're going to hear another one from her and Peter a little bit later in the show. We got the odds coming up, but first, I want to show you about what's coming up on November 19th. Coming up on November 19th, it's the High Test String Band featuring our good friend Bill Poss.
My name is Willie Ford, and I do like to drink. I'll do what I can to make you think.
And Tony P returns to give us the odds. All this and other shenanigans, same Klyma time, same Klyma channel. We'll see you in the comments. So, faithful viewers of the show, you already know this. If this is your first time joining us on All Together Now, from time to time we get visited by Tony P. Henderson. He has a show on YouTube called The Oddcast, and Tony comes by and he gives us the odds. You know, maybe the news has you down. Maybe you're tired of the nightly news. So am I, so is Tony. And Tony finds these little nuggets that don't get coverage on the nightly newscast. So we're gonna turn it over to him now for a few minutes. Hey, Tony Henderson, are you out there, Tony P? Where are you? Tony.
Hey, Greg, how's it going?
It's going pretty well, all things considered.
Good to hear. It's you mentioned the news. It's been quite the crazy few days with the news.
Yep, I'm trying to avoid it for the most part, but you can't.
As I normally do.
Exposed from time to time. Yes,
you're right. Sometimes you just can't get away from it. Sometimes it finds you.
Well, I'm eager for a diversion, Tony P. Henderson. I'm eager for a diversion from all the headlines of this past week. So tell me, my man. What are the odds?
I'm so sorry I stepped on your line there, but I'm just so excited. But I got to ask you a question first, Greg, if you don't mind.
Lay it on me.
Have you ever been married? Have you ever had the holy matrimony, as they say?
Not that I remember.
The life of a musician.
None that I know of. None that I know of. I have not been married.
Did I just open a can of worms on the show? Are you going to get a bunch of emails and phone calls?
No, I think you just set me up to play one of my songs, though.
Perfect. Nor have I.
And they all know which song I'm talking about.
I have not been married either. And it may be apparently a little maybe easier than we think, Greg. So I got a crazy one for you.
All right, let me say it again. Tony, what are the odds?
So there's a British woman. She got engaged to a ghost. I know Halloween has since passed, but it doesn't stop the spooky stories from coming. This woman in England got married to a ghost, but that's not the story. The story is they've called off the wedding.
Aw.
I know. Apparently, and this is not a joke, he kept disappearing and was partying too much. So Amethyst Realm, 32 years old, out of England, said they called the whole thing off because he's just changed. It's tough out there sometimes. You think you met the person of your dreams, and they're not who you're used to.
And you know, it's probably better for both of them that they realize this before going through with it.
I like how you think. I like
Yeah.
how you think. This isn't a negative story. It's a positive
It's,
story.
it's a positive story. Like there's probably a lot to look forward to, but you know, this other thing came up, and I don't know, saved yourselves years of heartbreak.
Well, things get a little mature here. She fell in love with a sexy spirit named Ray while she was in Australia. This is a couple years ago. She met Ray in Australia.
So she has a type. She has a type. That's what you're saying.
It's a sexy spirit. Yeah, I don't know what your ghost preferences may be, you know, what you find sexy in a ghost, but this was the one for her. Greg, according to this.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, there's plenty more.
Okay.
According to this, they even consummated the relationship on the flight back home. Yeah, it's a little dicier than what I normally bring to the show.
I was gonna remind you it's a family show, and then it occurred to me, it's like, where do families come from? Right?
That's why I used the big word there. So, you know, figured if it confused me, it might confuse some of the kids as well. So the paranormal Casanova, he later popped the question on their 9-month anniversary, and things were great. But then the two of them went to go visit Thailand, and that's where it went wrong. According to Amethyst, she thinks he maybe fell in with a bad crowd. He started becoming inconsiderate, and it was suddenly as if he didn't know anything about romance.
Amethyst is having no luck in love.
No. And Greg, here's where it gets bad. He disappeared for long periods of time. And when he returned, he brought other spirits to their house.
I've been known to dip into the spirits, but this is different.
In fact, it wasn't just the spirits. According to Amethyst, he was partying and doing drugs.
I can see why Amethyst needed to draw the line.
They decided not to tie the knot, and that is where the story, Greg, ends.
Yeah. For now.
Hey, and you know, if
there's a lot of other fish in the sea and spirits in the world, I mean,
I was gonna say she may be the one for you, Greg. Maybe she's the one for you. I don't know.
You are here to give us the odds, not to play matchmaker, Tony.
Greg, before I go, I'm excited. You got more music coming up from Sarah Levesque. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I'll stick around for that. And a little bird told me it's Tim's birthday this week.
Yeah, my brother Tim celebrating the birthday.
Oh man, who's the older brother there?
I get that job.
It's a good place to be. Good place to be, Greg. Speaking of a good place to be, it's always great dropping in. Thank you for having me.
Man, great to see you again. I look forward to talking with you again down the line.
All righty. I'll see you later.
Peace, Tony P. Tony P, ladies and gentlemen, those were the odds. And you know what? Speaking of Sarah Levesque, what do you say we get another song from her and Peter's Arcadis right now? Take it away.
We're going to play a track off of our latest 2020 release, Moments of Silver, which is available at saralevesque.com. And this is called Dead Center Head On. I've been searching, I've been waiting, don't know what for, I don't know why. Is there nothing now that door? I've been worried, and I've been thinking, has it all gone down that street? In this big room, nothing left to see. Give me something solid and much. I'm Sarah Levesque. This is Peter's Arcadis, and don't forget to check out saralevesque.com where you can get yourself a copy of Moments of Silver. I have a couple other releases. And thanks again, Greg Klyma, for having us for your special guest this week.
Thanks, Greg.
And we hope to see you soon enough.
Bye-bye.
Sarah Levesque and Peter's Arcadis, everybody. How about it for them one more time? saralevesque.com. Levesque spelled with a C, L-E-V-E-C-Q-U-E. saralevesque.com. Moments of Silver. A couple of great songs they shared with us tonight. Let's see. So Tony P was asking me questions, personal questions about my marital status. And I told him I got a song that I can sing for you. I think our friend Peggy likes this one. I'll send it out by request, if you will, for our friend Peggy out there. But I play all these songs for anybody that needs it tonight. This one's for you too. A little something called Ex-Girlfriends Cost Less Money Than Ex-Wives. People don't get married for the long haul anymore. First come love, then come marriage, then comes the divorce. Thinking about those legal fees, it's enough to give me hives. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. Think it over, y'all, before your wedding day arrives. You'll spend less dating 5 women than you will losing one bride. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. I have a friend, you know this guy. He said the words I do. 3 years and 2 kids later, he just don't do like he used to. She got the house, the kids, and that new truck he used to drive. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. Think it over, y'all, before your wedding day arrives. You'll spend less dating 10 women than you will losing one bride. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. Seems like everybody's out there just trying to find the one. We all hooking up and settling down instead of just having some fun. Fellas, get to know your ladies before you commit your lives. 'Cause ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. Think it over, boys, before your wedding day arrives. You'll spend less dating 17 women than you will losing one bride. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. Ex-girlfriends cost less money than ex-wives. From the Never Knew Caroline album,
The recording of that features Gerf Morlix on bass and Bill Kirchen on guitar. Super fun to record songs with those guys in Austin, Texas. Who doesn't like this one? I'm glad it makes you smile. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, there's some crazy stuff going on in our world. A lot of people feeling stressed and anxious. Maybe I should have done this at the beginning of the show. It's a good time to take deep, intentional breaths. We all breathe involuntarily all the time, but it's a different story when you do it with intention. Hold it in. Let it out. Don't you just feel so much more relaxed after you do that? Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1, all together now. Hold it. Let that out. There's a lot going on in the world. Stresses people out, gets you feeling anxious. I've been fighting some depression. I'm not going to see my family for Thanksgiving this year. In fact, I've been struggling with the decision as to whether or not I should drive to Buffalo. And my mom called me this morning and she brought it up. She's like, you know, I've been thinking the cases are on the rise here in Western New York. We're up 5%. It's like, maybe you shouldn't come home this year. It's only one Thanksgiving, she said. And I felt so much better having that taken off of my shoulders. I've been carrying it around, you know. Deep breaths to help. Doug, that's funny. Look out of any window, any morning, any evening, any day. Maybe the sun is shining, birds are winging, the rain is falling from the heavy skies. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? For this is all a dream we dreamed one afternoon long ago. Walk out of any doorway, feel you wait like the day before. Maybe you'll find direction around some corner where it's been waiting to meet you. What do you want me to do to watch for you while you are sleeping? And please don't be surprised when you find me dreaming too. Eyes you find by you can see clear to another land. Maybe been seen before through other eyes on other days while going home. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? This is all a dream we dreamed one afternoon long ago. Walk into splintered sunlight, inch your way through dead dreams to another land.
you're tired and broken, your tongue is twisted with words half spoken and thoughts unclear. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? A box of rain will ease the pain, and love will see you through. Just a box of rain, wind and water. Believe it if you need it. If you don't, just pass it on. Sun and shower, wind and rain, in and out your window like a moth before a flame. And it's just a box of rain. I don't know who put it there. Believe it if you need it, or leave it if you dare. And it's just a box of rain, or a ribbon for your hair. Such a long, long time to be gone, and a short time to be there. That's the lead-off track from American Beauty, celebrating its 50th anniversary as of just a couple days ago, November 1st. Doug, yes indeed. Tonight's been fun. Good gracious, tonight's been fun. Becky throwing new songs at me. New old-time songs. I see we got 10 shares on Facebook. That's cool. Thank you very much. The most valuable thing you can do is share these videos. Invite friends. I know I talk about the Venmo and PayPal. I'm just trying to eat. If I can stay alive by buying food and paying rent, then I can do more shows. So I say thank you to anybody that can afford to throw nickels and dollars and what you call into the Venmo and the PayPal. Thank you. But the most valuable thing anybody can do, it's free. It's a click away on the Facebook. I'm sure there's ways to do it on YouTube and Twitch. Share the video. Please share the video. Click share. Costs you nothing, and it means the world to me. Makes a big difference. It really does. That there's water. I ought to have a little nip of the, it's getting late. It's time for a sip, don't you think? I asked the question of the day earlier. I should do this thing again just because it's fun. What album did you buy when you were a teenager that you still listen to today? My answers: Guitar Town by Steve Earle, 1986, and Tom Petty, Full Moon Fever, 1989. Thought of another one. I still listen to it, not as frequently, but Lyle Lovett's debut album also came out in 1986. In fact, there's one more. Oh, how did I forget this one? The O'Kanes. I should run upstairs and get it for you. I bet you've never even seen it. The O'Kanes, Kieran Kane and Jamie O'Hara, the O'Kanes. I only know of 2 albums that they put out. I got both of them on vinyl, and they're awesome. I love those albums so much. What album did you buy when you were a teenager that you still listen to today? If you got here late, that was the question of the day earlier tonight. Ask that one. Oh, you know what? We've lost a couple of great singer-songwriters in the past couple of weeks. I'm gonna try to do my best job of a Billy Joe Shaver song here. Born to Run, Amber, that's a great one. Yep. just an old chunk of coal. Hey, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna glow and grow till I'm so blue, pure perfect. I'm gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna find me a new way to walk. I'm gonna search and find me a better way to talk. I'm gonna spit and polish my old rough-edged self till I get rid of every single flaw. I'm gonna be the world's best friend. I'm gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. I'm gonna be the cotton picking rage of the age. Hey, I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yep. I'm gonna be the cotton picking rage of the age. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Man Bojangles and he danced for you in worn out shoes, silver hair, ragged shirt, baggy pants, the old soft shoe. He jumped so high, he jumped so high, lightly touched down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked at me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked of life, he talked of life, laughed and slapped his legs and took a step. He said his name Bojangles and he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants, a better stand, so he jumped so high and clicked his heels. He let go of life, he let go of life, shook back his clothes all around. Sing it with me, friends, here we go. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Bojangles, dance. He danced for those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. He spoke through tears of 15 years how his dog and him traveled about. The dog up and died. He up and died. After 20 years, he still grieves. He said I dance now at every chance in honky-tonks for drinks and tips. But most of the time I spend right here behind these county bars, 'cause I drink so bad. He shook his head, and as he shook his head, I heard someone ask him, please. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. Rest in peace, Jerry Jeff Walker. I saw a name float through the comment section on the Facebook. Tom Stahl, are you really out there checking out the show? Is that true? You wouldn't fib to me now, would you? I recorded a Tom Stahl song once upon a time. He writes a bunch of great songs. I've only ever put my mind to learning the one. Sorry, Tom. I kept writing my own stuff, though, if that's any consolation. Try a Tom Stahl song. I got a couple of requests this week for songs like Christofferson and Reminder, and I love playing the songs, but then I looked in the comments and I saw Tom Stahl was here, so I thought I should play a Tom Stahl song, and I remembered that Billy Joe Shaver and Jerry Jeff Walker had passed away, and I wanted to make sure that I included their songs in the show before the end of the night, and it occurred to me that I could play that song Box of Rain, because Grateful Dead's American Beauty is celebrating. My, how the time does fly is what I'm trying to say. You know, I get it in my head, I got other stuff written down, and then it just going off the rails with improv and living in the moment. I don't know, is Tom Stahl not out there? I waited for the lag time to catch up. I saw it say he was there, but maybe he's not watching anymore. I was gonna play a Tom Stahl song, but maybe I won't. Thank you, Stan. I love both of those songs so much. Billy Joe Shaver has this other song. I knew Billy Joe Shaver's songs before I knew who Billy Joe Shaver was. The famous story, of course, is the Honky Tonk Heroes album that Waylon Jennings recorded in the early 70s. Waylon recorded, and it's got 9 songs on it by Billy Joe Shaver. One of them's a co-write with Waylon, and then there's one other song by some other songwriter that the record company just insisted they record that song. And anyway, Billy Joe Shaver comes to prominence in the country music Americana psyche, if you will, through the whole Honky Tonk Heroes, the outlaw movement, Waylon and Willie. You know, this thing, the outlaw thing, here's my understanding of it. I'm not a scholar, so don't take my word for it, but here's my understanding of it, because there's a lot of people that call themselves outlaws, and it's just bullshit. They're not outlaws. Not everybody is an outlaw. The outlaw thing, the way I understand it, comes down to this. Guys like Waylon, who happened to know Buddy Holly who died
on the tour that Waylon was playing bass with him on. Buddy Holly, who produced all of his own albums, right? Waylon and Willie were tired of this Nashville sound thing. You know, Chet Atkins was producing all the albums. Chet Filippo was producing all the albums, or whoever. They had, you know, there was this thing, there was a union, there were all these guys, and Waylon and Willie were like, why does Led Zeppelin get to produce their own albums, you know, but we don't, right? So they just wanted to break away from the Nashville sound and sound like their bands. They had these great bands. If you want proof of Willie Nelson's band being an amazing band, look up Bloody Mary Morning from Austin City Limits, 1974, I think. You want to see a band that's laying it down. Willie was like, I want to record with these guys. I don't want to record with those union guys. They're great, but this is my band. So Waylon and Willie just put their feet down and they're like, we want to record our own stuff and produce it the way we sound, you know? And that they started doing that, and then one day somebody calls the recording studio, and the secretary, I forget her name, I'm sorry, but she answers the phone, and some reporter's asking them, well, what do they call it? And she happens to be reading something, and the word Outlaws is there, and she's like, well, it's outlaw music. And it's Waylon and Willie and Tom Paul and a handful of other country guys in the 70s that decided to produce their own recordings, and that's what outlaw music is, period. Merle Haggard is not outlaw. Merle Haggard is Bakersfield sound. Johnny Cash is not outlaw music. He comes from the Sun recording studio era of rock and roll and had his own jam. You know, it's like you just don't, not everybody's an outlaw. There, I have spoken. You watching The Mandalorian? I'm watching The Mandalorian. I thought I was way behind on it, but I just cooked through season 1 and found out there's only one episode in season 2. Mandalorian. I have spoken. Anyway. Well, I didn't see, if I missed it, if Tom Stahl is out there still listening and he just didn't chime in and I missed it, I'm sweeping through. I don't see him chiming in to say, hey, I'm here. So maybe it was just a drive-by Facebook thing. Those happen from time to time. Well, after all that talk about those guys, I may as well play this song. What a great setup I just gave myself. I could totally hear Willie Nelson singing this song. Does anybody know Willie? I mean, he's not gonna at this point, but like, do you know him? Could you pitch? If you know Willie, if you know somebody that knows Willie, we're 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. We gotta be at least 5 or 6 degrees of separation from Willie Nelson within this little community of ours. If you know somebody that knows Willie Nelson, send him this song, please, just so he can hear it. I think he would sing the blazes out of this anyway. World turned and they found ways to make anew the old mistakes. She came to him, but he didn't want her offering. So she got high and listened to Christopherson. She'd helped him through so many nights. She missed his touch, but not the fights. He's a hard man. Don't know why she thought she could soften him. But he knows why she listens to Christopherson. He knows she's got nothing
left to lose. 'Cause he won't give her nothing but the blues. Yesterday is dead and gone. Memories fade, but songs play on. Came on strong. Shelley's off again. She just needs time to listen to Christopher sing. He knows she's got nothing left to lose. 'Cause he won't give her nothing but the blues. Yesterday is dead and gone. Memories fade, but songs play on. She came on strong. Shelley's off again. She just needs time to listen to Christopher sing. Woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Washed my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to greet the day. I had smoked my mind the night before, on cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. I lit my first and watched this young kid cussing at a can that he'd been kicking. I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. It took me back to something that I'd lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of these sleepy city sidewalks. And Sunday morning coming down. Good morning, Lori Bousquet. Good gracious, as I live and breathe. A little something called Christofferson. Went into that Christofferson song there. I played that song in Buffalo one time. Mom and dad, brother, sister, family, everybody there. Front row of the place was my whole family. I played my song, Christofferson. Then I did that little medley. I went into a Chris Christofferson song. Probably that one right there. Sunday morning coming down. Show ends, walk off the stage, hanging out, seeing some people I hadn't seen in a while, shaking hands, kissing babies, the jam. You know, at some point, my dad walks up to me. My dad says, "That one song you played." I said, "Dad, you gotta narrow it down." He says, "You said you wrote it." I said, "We're getting warmer. Gotta narrow it down." "Well, you said that you wrote it, but I could have swore I heard Johnny Cash record that song." I'm like, "Dad, the song I played, Christofferson, that one's my song. The song I went into from that song, Sunday morning coming down, Johnny Cash indeed recorded that Chris Christofferson song." I tell you that story just in case you're out there being like, "Who's this guy claiming he wrote Sunday morning coming down?" Didn't do that. I wrote the song called Christofferson. It's on my album, Never Knew Caroline. Artwork by Joe Crookston hanging on the wall back there. But that other one, Sunday morning coming down, that's a Chris Christofferson song. I know our friend Paul Davis. Is everybody getting to know one another in the comments? Are you? Are you making friends? Are we building community? That's what I'm hoping is happening. Every time I do one of these shows, I hope people are making friends with one another in the comment section. I hope everybody's staying sane out there. If you think COVID-19 has been crazy with the pandemic, I think that there's going to be a big mental health crisis in the United States. If there isn't already one, boy oh boy, or the past 8 months and probably the next, at least 2 to 6 months ahead of us, pandemic, quarantine, lockdowns, all that stuff, I don't think it's going away now that the election has happened, despite some of the rumors about that. I think we're still going to have some COVID-19. I'm just a singer-songwriter. Not a bold prediction or anything, just saying stuff that I've heard or read on the internet. I'm not with the CDC or nothing. It's just like nothing official coming at you. It's just one guy's opinion. But anyway, I have a sneaky suspicion that now that the election has happened, that COVID really isn't going anywhere at all. It's probably here for a while. I'm guessing till at least next spring, if not next summer. Hopefully that's the end of it. Hopefully they have a vaccine by then. But Meantime, a lot of us has been locked down. Some of us are locked down all by ourselves. Some of us have a nice situation. I live with Becky. It's nice to have another human being to share stories and coffee with, stuff. My parents, etc. Some of you got families out there. You got your little bubble. That's cool. But there's some people that are isolated. And this is, I hope we're making friends in the comments. I hope we're expanding our circle of friends through these shows. And I hope that everybody's taking deep breaths for the anxiety and stress and possible depression. And I hope that if you're feeling like you need some help, you're reaching out to people. Mental health crisis, I know it's got to be going on in the country, because this kind of living is not natural for human beings. So of course there could be mental challenges through a time like this. I hope we're all taking care of ourselves, and if you need to, please reach out. I don't have the number in front of me. I had it on the screen all through September for the suicide hotline. There are other phone numbers, and you can always reach out to our friends in the All Together Now community. We got a group. Are you part of the group? Please join the group on Facebook. And here's what's going to happen, because I know people, expectations are important, right? So I'm about to tell you what's going to happen so that you know. I'm going to play a song called Reminder, all right? I'm going to do that, and then we're going to play a song from the Vaudeville Puppets, who y'all saw in the Halloween special. Peter A. Canchilla and the Vaudeville Puppets gonna play a song by them, and then we're going to have a Zoom. There's going to be a Zoom. Aaron Sugar's been putting the Zoom, in the comments all night long. I hope a bunch of us Zoom after the show. Zoom! We can hang out and chat about stuff and things. Hey, Becky! If you want to throw some harmonies on this one, that'd be great. Let me start it off. I'll do this part. There are 6,999,999,999 other people who had a day today. There are 6,999,999,999 other people just trying to make their way. Maybe I could be a little kinder. Maybe I just needed a reminder. 6,999,999,999 other people are just getting through their days. Peace and love are not enough. The world is so demanding. Each of us could use just a little understanding. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? There are 6,999,999,999 other people who could use a little grace. There are 6,999,999,999 other people. And you you don't know what they face. And we all want things to get better, 'cause we're all in this together. 6,999,999,999 other people had a day today. Thanks for being here. Becky Hall in the house, Sarah Levesque and Peter's Arcadis knocking your socks off. Sarah's got a new album called Moments of Silver. Rest in peace, Jerry Jeff Walker. Rest in peace, Billy Joe Shaver. Happy 50th anniversary to American Beauty. Happy 26th birthday to Wildflowers by Tom Petty. If you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube, please do that. And while you're there, subscribe to our friend Tony P. Henderson, the Oddcast. Tony P. Henderson giving us the odds. Gonna see you in the Zoom room after the song. But stick around, friends, we got a song from the Vaudeville Puppets. I think you're gonna dig it. I think it's this one.
This looks familiar, vaguely familiar, almost unreal yet. It's too soon to feel yet, close to my soul, and yet so far away. I'm going to go back there someday. Sunrises, night falls, sometimes the sky calls. Is that a song there? And do I belong there? I've never been there, but I know the way. I'm going to go back there someday. Come and go with me, it's more fun to share. We'll both be completely at home in midair. We're flying, not walking, on featherless wings. We can hold on to love like invisible strings. There's not a word yet for old friends who've just met. Part heaven, part space, or have I found my place? You can just visit, but I plan to stay. I'm going to go back there someday. I'm going to go back there someday.
Not that I remember.